Hello, and welcome back to episode 26 of Ranking of Saturn. This week we have 3 more games to play: a first-person shooter, a mech sim, and a basketball game. One of the games is pretty good. One of the games is a bit mediocre. And one of the games is, well, a sports game, so... Anyway, let's get on with it. The first game we're going to look at today is a first-person shooter developed by Jumping Jack Software. And it is called Ghen War. Once again, the chroma key is kind of demolishing how the box art in my hand looks, but you can get a clear view of it up there. Yeah, any box art with green or yellow in seems to just get annihilated by the chroma key, which is whatever. It's one of those things. It's just one of those things. Game is already in the system. This game supports the mission stick, so I have the mission stick plugged in, ready to go. That's a version of the Sega logo you don't see very much. Years ago, an armada of Ghen refugees came to Earth seeking temporary refuge from their bloody intergalactic war against the super race known as the Bo-Kayat. In exchange for providing this temporary retreat, Earth's inhabitants received major advancements in science and technology, including an implant device that, when inserted beneath the skin, cures all forms of disease. To assist mankind in its need to locate scarce materials that could only be found on other worlds, the Ghen once again offered their advanced body of knowledge and helped create the Sunstar Solar... I couldn't read that all. Now, years after its initial launch from Earth, the Sunstar and its human Ghen exploration team has temporarily landed here, at Saturn's Titan moon. Man, they really want people to read that fast. Oh goody, FMV. I do like cheesy FMV. Here's a question. If that human needs to wear a spacesuit, why did that other human was just out and about wearing nothing?
There's not a relay engineer who enjoys transmissions from this woman more than I do. But you gotta tell her to ease up, Jenner. 4 times a shift is a bit much. Stand by for playback.
Hey, Jenner. How are you? I just wanted to remind you to send the Titan samples to me here on Earth Station 4. Oh, and by the way, when do I get that dinner you promised me on Archon 7?
Keep your comments to yourself, Reynolds.
Yeah, him. Why is he not wearing a spacesuit?
Detecting strontium activity to the north, sir.
Strontium here?
The signals are intensifying.
What's causing it? Get me Commander Xylan right away.
He and the other Ghen seem to be missing. Sir, it appears the Ghen have initiated an emergency takeoff. I don't believe they've requested proper clearance.
Get Akira and Gina, meet me at the Da Vinci. You, Lieutenant, follow me. Hey, where's the Lieutenant?
Getting out of the hypersuit. I want Sunstar online. Braxton at Earth Station 4 should be on the big screen.
But sir, no buts. Move it. I can't contact anyone but Reynolds on Earth Probe's emergency channel.
What?
All communication lines have been scrambled.
Jenner? What the?
anybody get the feeling we're not supposed to be here?
It appears to be a Ghen encampment. I'm picking up phase shift anomalies in the canyon. They must be using a strontium reactor of some kind.
What do you like, fry fish in that or something?
That would be inadvisable, sir. Strontium phase reactors would disintegrate fish in 2.4 nanoseconds.
I knew it.
I'm assuming that guy is some kind of robot.
Do you copy?
That's why he didn't need to wear a spacesuit.
Start, do you read?
Nice face.
Now does anyone get the feeling like we don't belong here?
That was the door opening and door closing sound effect from Doom. I just heard. Oh, this is just going.
Can't shake them much longer.
This is really long.
Incoming 12 o'clock. I calculate our chances of survival at 4,912 to 1.
Let's get.
Oh yeah, he's like a robot or something.
You propose we go.
He's like a data knockoff. I like the alien designs though. They're very unusual. Alright, Ghen War. Alright, here we go. Yeah, that was a long intro. Alright, let's look at some options. Oh. Check out this music. I'm going to turn it down just a little bit. Difficulty. Who wouldn't want to watch the corny FMV? Who wouldn't want to see that? Like, what options we got here? Intense, insane, inept. Oh, cool. Okay, so this game has insulting difficulty names. I'm glad that's a thing that has stopped. That's not a thing anymore. I'm glad that games have stopped giving their easy modes really insulting names. Okay, come on now. Down, down, down. Gee, I sure hope this this song we're listening to right now isn't going to get the video flagged, but we'll find out. So yeah, the game does support the mission stick, but it does not reflect the mission stick in the control screen, which is a bummer because other games do. Let's see, slide left, slide right, 180 spin, look around, change weapons. It's a shame that they've mapped fire to C instead of A, because the trigger on the stick is technically an A button. Can we customize? No, we can't. Boy, this song keeps going. Hang on. Okay, no, we can't customize the controls. Turn left, turn right, back up, turn right. Okay. Walk forward. Sidestep. A is jump, B is run, C is fire. Okay, whatever. We can figure this out. You know what? This song's not bad. Like a decent kind of like shitty like punk song. But like shitty in a good way. You know what I mean? The Ghen War. I don't know, it clearly just says Ghen War on the box, so I don't know where you got the from. Unless it was originally called the Ghen War and they decided to cut the off the end of it. Man, they're giving it like the full theatrical treatment here. I'm getting a Titan Wars vibe off of this game. Oh, it is just gonna... Okay, it's just gonna play the same video we already saw. Training mission. Eliminate all Ghen holograms on Venus. Learn your weapon systems. The real Ghen are harder to kill. Okay. Oh no. Alright, so... So, despite what we saw on the control screen, they have in fact swapped. They have in fact swapped the A and C buttons around, so A is now shoot and C is jump. How do I walk forwards? I can turn. I can back up. Okay, walking forwards is a... Ah, is my mission stick going strange? I can't walk forward. Okay. Sidestep. Okay, so it's got a level of auto aim. So it's a bit like Doom in that it adjusts vertically but not horizontally. Whoop. I need to walk backwards, please. Please walk backwards. Oh, great, I can't. Okay. Sometimes the stick just stops responding. That's a problem. It might be because the stick is just getting old. 180 maneuver. This changes your weapon, so that is... What's the decoy? Some kind of mine. Standard lasers, missiles, rockets. That is also a mine. Which means that that must be a grenade or something. Okay, Y lets you look around. Okay. Not that useful. Okay. B is increase speed. What's that up there? Right, we got stuff to shoot. Okay, there's a thing up there. Down. There we are. Reset, please. Thank you. Okay, got it. Alright, start shows us a map. We're at 37%. Hit ratio 13, energy level 100%, which I'm assuming is our health. Life support. What is life support? Is that like oxygen? Is that like a timer? Do we have to finish the level before our oxygen runs out? If so, that's an annoying mechanic. Let's just follow this map. I like that the minimap draws a little line to show you where you've already been, which helps you, stops you from getting lost. The movement on the stick is a little bit delayed. Movement doesn't feel great on the stick. Also, the movement is not analog. If I move the stick ever so slightly, nothing happens, and I get about... I've reached a certain threshold and then it's just full speed. So there is no actual analog movement, despite using an analog controller, which is always disappointing. And now I won't look forward anymore. Okay, there we go. See, it's not that... Okay, up on the stick does work, because I can still look up. It's just that... for some reason when I... There we go. For some reason the game just doesn't want to move forward. Okay, there's nothing here in this little pocket. What's up here? There's a little yellow dot up here. Oh, it's a weapon pickup. Enemies and pickups appear the same on the minimap, which is not great. Maybe have them display as different coloured dots. Okay, we've done a loop. Right, that's just a pickup. Alright, where have we got to go? North and then northeast. What is that? Oh no, it's just a pickup. Okay. Looks like you can shoot down enemy, incoming enemy shots in some cases. Boy, aiming is difficult with the latency on the movement, and I can't walk back again. Walking backwards is not working. Okay, that's why. So I was standing at the foot of a small hill. What's that? Missiles. Tell you what, let's try using some missiles. Whoops. Something shooting at me down there. these grenades. Some kind of bomb, I imagine. Okay. Dealt with. Dealt with. Alright. Looks like we're about half done. What's that? More missiles? Always good to have more missiles. They appear to be very powerful. He's out of range. The music changes to reflect what you're doing. That's okay, that's interesting. Nothing round here. And down here. And there. Kind of wish the movement was analog on the stick, but makes you wonder if the mission stick support was added at the last minute, especially when you consider that the control screen doesn't even reflect the fact that it is in place. Oh, and I think that's the end of the mission. You know, it's... Not the best first impression.
Rear lift plate's fine. Let's finish realigning the quarter panels.
I'm not through replacing the thrust systems yet.
Good. So we're not moving anywhere till Earth figures out what those crazy goons are up to, right?
Well, as far as we know, Earth still has no idea what's going on.
Your implant must be defective.
I never got one.
Why not?
Well, Jenner and I were scheduled to get one on Sunstar, but in case you don't remember, the Ghen blew up the station. Stand by. Reynolds is coming through on the emergency line.
Probe 1, Reynolds here.
Any luck patching us through to Earth Station 4?
Negative. All intergalactic transmissions are still shut down. Seems the only way to bypass the scramble is to transmit directly from the ship.
That's impossible.
Yeah, unless we've got a satellite laying around.
Reynolds, we're trying to maintain as much radio silence as possible. You didn't have to come online to tell us that.
I didn't. I came online because we received a report that the Ghen have landed at Pavanis Mons.
Who sent the report?
Most likely a Mars probe. Their signal was scrambled halfway through the transmission.
Sir, Pavonis Mons is an inactive volcano.
And?
Martian volcanoes contain the elements necessary to generate strontium reactions similar to those that cause Titan to explode.
Anyone else know about the landing?
Negative. We can't transmit to anyone else.
Then we'll just have to stop them ourselves.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Who do you think we are? Superheroes? I mean, we're a bunch of surface engineers, Jenner. What are we gonna do, core sample them to death?
Superheroes, I believe I'll need a processor upgrade for that.
Get those thrust systems replaced immediately. Return to the ship. We're going to Mars.
Get your ass to Mars. You know, the FMV is like decent quality. The acting isn't too over the top. Okay, make your way to the Mars mining tunnels in the northeast. Boxhead reports that the force field's power source is somewhere to the west. Somewhere to the west. Oh, you don't keep your weapon pickups from the previous level. That's a shame. What are these dots? Oh. Okay. I can't walk again. Okay, there we go. Walking works again. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the walking. It stopped again. I stopped walking. Like, what is? And yet I can still look up just fine, up and down just fine in the view. Except now where the Y button doesn't work. I'm having some control issues. I don't know if it's the fault of the mission stick or the game. What are we looking at? Let's fill out the bottom of this canyon a little bit. Rockets. Whoops. What's this here? Oh, those are rockets. Damn it. Okay, got it. Right, so you can climb the canyon walls, you're not stuck on the the low ground. There's something over there, but I can't see what it is. Oh, hi! I'm expecting to see you there. Alright, let's... Okay, I got it. Let's head south and take the lower pass. Yeah, it would be really easy to get lost in these levels because everything just kind of looks the same if it wasn't for the little blue line that you're drawing on the mini-map. There's stuff up there. Yeah, the missile is quite good because it warns you about stuff that's not on the mini-map. Oh shit. Okay. Let's try some rockets. Yeah, these things don't home at all, they're just dumbfire. What is this? I got something, I don't know what it was. Oh shit. It's a mine bomb. Switch to standard lasers. spare the missiles a little bit because they're very useful. Destroyed whatever that was. Whoop. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I might switch over to a regular controller for a sec just to see how that compares, because the mission stick, the aim, it's specifically the aiming. It's just not very responsive. Plus I feel, oh shit. Okay. The damn it. So the power cable for the GPS-C, my capture device here that I'm using, is real finicky. If you knock the cable even a little bit, the device turns itself off. So that's kind of annoying. Okay. Yeah, that feels a lot more responsive using a regular controller. Like, there's none of that weird delay that the stick gives you. Makes me think that support for the mission stick was added as like a last-minute thing and was not properly, not properly calibrated. But the buttons have remained swapped. A and C have remained swapped. So but that's fine. Alright. Whoops. There's a thing up there. Okay. Can I climb here? I can. Just. Oh, it's hideous. Okay. Can we get up here this way? Oh, we can. Good. Boy, your field of view is extremely narrow. I'm right on top of this thing and I can't even see it. Okay, I picked it up. There's another thing here. Is that health? That might be health. Okay, that's just health. Okay. Those little flying guys are real fast. There's another one. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, I'm going to switch back to lasers. Hang on. Tell you what if we just... We just took the low road and went around. Oh, there's a thing there. Okay, I'm going to try and get this thing. Shit, it goes behind. Problem is, it goes behind the. Okay, I got it. Kept going behind the canyon walls, so I couldn't hit it. All right. Okay. Yeah, this game is not a looker, is it? I mean, it's fine. Like, it's fine. Like, when did this come out? It came out in 95 in North America and 96 in Europe. And I feel like it's like... by 95, 96 standards, this is like fine. But, can I destroy this antenna? Is that a thing I can destroy? Doesn't seem like it. But yeah, it's fine, but it's not exactly impressive either. It's like, ugh. What is this? Nothing. Okay. All that's left is that top right corner. There's a thing here. What is that? That's a bomb. Try using some bombs. We've got a lot of them. Whoop. The bombs aren't great. Takes care of that. Let's top up our health. Need 2 missiles left. Some kind of weird hover tank. Can we jump up this? Sort of, but not really. Hang on. No. But there is something on top of that, top of that wall. Ugh, come on now. There's things down there. I'll go back and destroy them. Oh, that's not the way. Yeah, thank God for this blue line, because otherwise, good luck trying to make. Good luck trying to find your way around this level. Oh Jesus! Look at all these guys here. So, what am I supposed to do? Goals. Force's power source is somewhere in the west. Well, we destroyed the power source. We destroyed all the enemies, as far as I can tell. Oh no, okay, I guess the game doesn't let you walk on top of some of the canyon walls. There appear to be invisible barriers up there. Can I shoot this? Oh, I can. Okay, that's kind of neat. That's a little bit neat. Some very, like, rudimentary, whoa. There's a box that just says Virgin on it. Okay. What is that? Oh, it's a life. Okay. That's the end of the mission. Okay, now it's a cave. Slightly different designed. Yeah, this game definitely controls better with a standard controller than it does with a mission stick, which is a shame. Because the mission stick can be really cool if it's properly implemented. Can I destroy this thing or not? Okay, it was almost dead. So I wasted a missile. Good. Another one of those weird green things. Oh, this guy's coming for me. Okay. Okay. It's just a tunnel system. You know, this is... This is fine. It's a little bit underwhelming. Oops. Let's go north. What's around here? Okay, so this is a... you can somewhat damage the walls. Okay. Need heavy weapons. Back here. Just some stuff. Nothing that important. Oh, hello. Okay. That's the way out. We don't want to go that way. Kind of wish they would draw your the blue lines you're leaving on the map on the main map when you hit start. let's head southwest. Whoop. Oh, there's a thing here. Ooh, something's shooting me. Okay, ooh, there's another one over here somewhere. Okay, auto-aim is getting in the way now. Is the rocket just going to chase it forever? It is, isn't it? Well, that sucks. Okay. Alright. Still quite easy to overshoot your aiming. You turn to adjust your aim and you end up turning too far. Oh no, there's a thing there. What is this? Picked up something. Oh, 20. I picked up new missiles. Okay, let's head to the northeast. Go. Let's go around. Let's go around this way to make sure that we're killing everything. Appears to just be a more powerful version of the missile. Another one of these green things. Still no idea what the green things are. Okay, that links back up down there. Alright. It's just the very, very tip top of the map that's left now. There's some stuff up there. Quick turn. What is that? There's a thing here. I'm assuming this is an objective? Hang on. Blow the prisoner cell open, defeat all Ghen marauders and head to the northwest corner. I sure hope I'm shooting it right. I need a more powerful weapon, perhaps. Prisoner cell is blown open. Oh god. Appear to have made a hole in the ground. Okay. God, I keep accidentally pressing the turnaround button instead of the jump button. Okay. Quick experiment. Hang on. Oh, that's neat. You can kind of like damage the environment a little bit. Yeah, see how it kind of moves about and flexes and deforms as you shoot it? That's kind of neat. It's not especially useful in most cases, but it's kind of neat. This game's kind of like, I guess in some ways, like a proto-Red Faction. Nowhere near as good, but it's there. Oh my god, this guy just won't die. King, die already, Jesus. Okay. I hope we've killed everything. Hang on, life support, energy level, hit ratio 25, Ghen killed 100. Okay, so I'm going to guess 100 as it. Oh yeah, 100% of the Ghen is killed, so we can just go to the top corner now. Good to know. Yeah, I think we're done. I think we're not going to play any more Ghen War. I've seen enough. I've seen enough. Is it exactly the same? It's exactly the same. It's just another one of these levels. Yeah. Ghen War. It's fine. Fine. Oh, yeah, hang on. And the capture device reset, it will also reset my screen position. There we go. It's fine. It's not amazing. Where are we going to put it? Oh, little bonus thing. Did you know? Fun little fact here. You put the Ghen War disc into an optical drive in your PC, like I'm doing now. And you open it up in a window. Where is it? There we go. Hang on. There we go. And you look at the contents of the disc. You can straight up see a little folder that says V-Movie. And oh, hang on. And you'll find that the game has actually stored all of its in-game FMV files in straight up .avi, and you can play those. Hang on. Unhide.
Public enemy number 1.
What do you talking about? We
So if you
just
want,
saved
you can
Mars.
just straight up just
That's
view
not
all
what
of the
everyone on
in-game
Earth
cinematics.
thinks. Again, survivors insist you guys destroyed Titan, blew up the sun.
That's just a funny little thing. It's kind of funny that they just stored all of the in-game cutscenes on the disc as AVI files that any PC can read. Okay. Okay, so that is Ghen War. It's kind of meh. It's, you know, it's not bad. It's just kind of you know. It's kind of interesting. I like the full motion video. I think the full motion video stuff is good. I am impressed that it is attempting some form of extremely primitive terrain destruction. Like, you are straight up on Mars destroying walls to find secret passages and chambers. This game is, in some ways you could say this game is Red Faction before Red Faction. It's not good as it's not as good as Red Faction, not even close, but you know, it's got some of the same ideas. Okay, let's start from the bottom. So it's better, hang on, it's better than Revolution X, it's better than Iron Man, it's better than Bug, it's better than that weird version of Darius 2. I say it's better than Virtual Golf. I found it more enjoyable to play than NBA Jam. Oh, come on now, what's going on? I think it's a better game than DEFCON 5. It's more interesting than it's more of a video game than Siberia. Siberia's, I think, more interesting as a concept, but it just doesn't. It's just not that fun. This is the most like similar thing on this list to Ghen War. It's got the cheesy sci-fi, it's got the FMV, except instead of an on-rails flight sim like Titan Wars, you've got a kind of a slow-paced, awkward first-person shooter. I think it's a little bit better than Titan Wars. I think it's better than Clockwork Knight 2. It's better than Victory Boxing. I think it's better than Virtual Open Tennis. I think it's a better video game than The Mansion of Hidden Souls. Is it better than the slightly awkward Saturn Port of Mist? Yes, it is. Is it better than True Pinball? Yeah, it is. But we're starting. I think we're in the neighborhood. We are in the neighborhood. Okay, it's coming from the other side. Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 is a better game. Gex is a better game. Street Fighter the movie is, I think, a better game. Actually, is it though? Hang on. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. It's compromised Street Fighter, but compromised Street Fighter is still more fun than, I think, Ghen War. So we're here somewhere. It's not as good as Wing Arms. It's better than Virtua Racing. I think it's... Ooh, okay, yeah. Alright. Here we go. It's better than FIFA 96. It's better than F1 Challenge. It's not as good as In the Hunt. It's not as good as The Horde. It's not as good as Pebble Beach. Cyber Speedway is more enjoyable. I like it more than I like NHL All-Star, which brings it down to Hang On GP96 and Baku Baku Animal. I think as long as you are using the arcade wheel, the steering wheel controller, Hang On GP96 is a better game, but only as long as you are using the analog steering wheel. Baku Baku is a fun little puzzle game with an interesting style, but there's really not that much to it other than that. It's kind of... the game itself is kind of thin. Yeah. It's going at 39 between Hang On GP96 and Baku Baku Animal World Zookeeper Contest. Ghen War. It's middling. Alright. And saved. Alright. Let me get the box art for the next game ready. So this next game we're going to play is, well, it's a lot better. It's a lot better than Ghen War. It is something of a Sega Saturn classic, even though I tend to not hear anyone refer to it these days. I think this game is maybe one of the best examples of its genre from the era. People tend to talk more about the sequel than they do the first game, but the first game is also quite good. I am, of course, talking about Gungriffon. This is our mech sim that we're going to play. So this game was actually published by Sega.
Game Arts.
And developed by Game Arts, one of my favourite developers from this era. Game Arts has developed a lot of my favourite games. And this might actually be the first instance of the duck video codec that we've seen. The duck video codec would prove to be a very popular choice for developers who want to put a significant amount of video files in their Sega Saturn games. It is the second half of the 21st century. The world is now divided into 4 regions: the Pan-European Union, the United American Countries, the Asia-Pacific Community, and the Organization of African Unity. Political and economic conflicts are all at an all-time high. Battles and small wars are becoming frequent across the globe. Earth's resources have been nearly exhausted. Jesus Christ, you have to read that fast. The year is 2074, China. Was that 50 years from now? They were still using 20th century technology. Gungriffon. Gungriffon is cool. I like Gungriffon a lot. Down normal, key assign. See, turn the turret, so that's a toggle, so you hold down the left shoulder to make it so that when you press left and right on the D-pad, your torso turns instead of the whole robot. Right trigger is to shoot. A and X are forwards and backwards. Hold down B for strafing, and C is weapon select. Y is to turn on night vision, that's very important for certain missions. And Z is for your jump jets. This game is this game can be a little bit hard to get used to the controls, but once you do, it plays excellently. Exercise. So this is the think of this as like a tutorial mission. This screen we're on right now is using the high-res interlace mode. Military training expert. Okay. So I like that the operating system for these mechs is called Sylphied, because that's a reference to one of Game Arts' older games called Sylphied. Escape was a shooter that came out on several platforms, but most notably the Mega CD. I have played Sylphide before on this channel. Okay. Let's read this. Okay. Destroy all enemy forces within the area of operation and cross the northern border. This training is designed for mastering the basic movement. Use the characteristic to your advantage. Destroy the enemy targets efficiently. The only weapons that will be used in this training will be the gun and the machine gun. Use the jump mechanism to attack targets from above. While in a jump, you are able to move forward or backwards with the accelerate boosters. Master the high max characteristics and finish the exercise as quickly as possible. So that's the name of your robot, a high mac. Okay, so D-pad aims. This game does one of the coolest things. This game does one of the things I like most about like this era of like mech design in games, and like, you know, a lot of Japanese like media will have mechs that do this, where instead of the mech running with its legs, instead it'll squat down and little wheels embedded in its legs will instead speed you along the ground. So like it looks like you're basically speeding along on skates, but you're a massive robot. And quite a lot of mech media from this era does stuff like that, and I think it's the coolest looking thing. Machine gun has infinite ammo, but it can overheat, so you've got to be careful. Hang on, let me turn this down a little bit. Game is a little bit loud, maybe. -2 decibels. Just cross the northern border.
Mission complete.
The presentation is really good with this game. The second game, Gungriffon 2, which only came out in Japan, is fantastic. It is basically this game again, but with all of the flaws ironed out. This game is really good, but it's got some minor flaws. Expert. Frame rate's really good. The presentation is good. Makes like smart use of 3D models and sprites. Variety of enemy units. Also make use of all the high max weapons to become familiar. Okay. They're going to throw a little bit of everything at you, but you have access to all the weapons this time. everything. Machine guns again. The RP, which is basically like a cluster cannon. Very powerful. Homing missiles, which are a little hard to use. You have to make sure that the enemy you shoot at is in the middle of those crosshairs when you fire, otherwise it won't home. When you fire your main gun, your shells have travel time, which is an interesting thing. So the further away the target is, the more time you have to allow your shot to get there. Helicopters are maybe the most annoying enemy in the game because they're difficult to hit. Taken care of. Oh shit. Big guys. Okay, there's no strafe unfortunately, so yeah, you can't speed while you're walking through trees, so if you want to maintain your speed, you have to avoid the trees. Where is he? Where is he? There he is. Oh, we've got a fast guy. Okay, that guy's taken care of. He was basically one of us.
Mission complete.
Okay. So that's both the training missions taken care of. Yeah, the camera movement when you're outside your mech is a little bit weird. Unfortunately, there is no third-person view. It's only the first-person view. So it's not like you can change the camera to get a better look at your mech. The only time you see it is at the end of a mission, when the camera pans around outside it. Yeah, man. Game Arts, are they still around? Hang on. It should be. Quick search for Game Arts. The last game they put out was that Grandia HD remaster, which was frankly a little bit disappointing. The last original game they put out was a game called Dokuro for the PS Vita in 2012. Game Arts doesn't seem like they do a lot these days, but yeah, they're creators of some of my favourite games ever, like Sylphied, Gungriffon, Grandia. They do the Luna games. I've never really gotten into the Luna games, but people tell me they're good. Thexter. Thexter is apparently a Game Arts game, or at least a specific version of Thexter. Oh no, yeah, they are the Thexter developers. Okay. Good to know. And no, despite being a mech sim, this game does not support the mission stick, which is a crying shame. At least I don't think it does. Hang on. See, now I'm doubting myself. Let's plug it in just to be sure. No. Nothing on the mission stick is responding. So not the buttons, not the stick, nothing. So. Mission stick not compatible. Confirmed. Which is a shame, because I feel like the mission stick could have been a really good choice for this game. So, okay, mission mode. You can select your missions in what order you like. What do we got? We got Kiev, Kharkov, Novosibirsk, and Ulaanbaatar. What's going on with Kiev? The battle for Kiev, or Kyiv, whatever. April 7074, weather fine, temperature 50, terrain is paved, wind speed 10 miles an hour. Mission time, 13 minutes. That's right, some of these missions have time limits. And it's also a night mission, so I can show off the night vision. Here we go. Two months after the war broke out, the APC invaded Poland and made their way to Kyiv, the capital of the Ukraine. Their purpose was to bring an end to the deadlock at the Ukrainian Northern Front. The 103rd Tank Division of the APC closed in on Kyiv. Knowing that the fall of Kyiv means the end of the Ukraine, the UAC decided to send a division of their forces battling at Kharkov to defend Kyiv. Cool. So, Operation Unbound. Landed in southern Kyiv and completely destroy the enemy forces occupying the city. The enemy troops have completed their deployment, so do not waste time. Complete your mission before the enemy can secure their position. This urban area is not suitable for normal movement, so we anticipate the enemy's attack will be mostly airborne. Okay. And this is a nighttime mission, so we have 13 minutes to kill everybody. Alright. Turn on night vision, which is cool. Hang on. Where are you? Alright, dealt with. Yeah, if you get too close to the border, it sounds an alarm to let you know that this is one of those games where if you cross the mission boundary, it just automatically ends the mission and it's game over. Oh god, okay. Jump over these buildings. Gun overheated. These guys are shooting in the wrong direction. Enemy airborne units are in the area. Okay. Took care of that enemy mech. I like the mechs that are on all fours. They're something about the design of these four-legged mechs that reminds me of Chrome Hounds for the Xbox 360. For those of you who don't remember Chrome Hounds, that's an incredibly dry, incredibly self-serious mech sim made by FromSoft in like the late 2000s. That I liked. But I understand why most people didn't. That game is just incredibly dull. You're not in the mood for an incredibly dry mech sim. Airborne units. So sometimes there is an allied helicopter that is circling the area. That will occasionally come in and attempt to repair and refuel you. It's that one there, that double rotor helicopter. That's a supply helicopter. Okay. Ugh. Where'd it go? Leave the area? Left the area. So if you can get that helicopter to land and you stand near it, it will refuel you. That's the blue one on the map. Fortunately, night vision makes it tough for you to... you can't really tell what stuff is on the minimap while your night vision is on. There. Got him. So if you just kind of hang out near the helicopter. Will repair and rearm you. Okay. Where? Turn. Okay. Something on the radar over here, I'm trying to find it. 2 more enemies left, and then we're done.
Mission complete.
Okay. Yeah, that mission's tricky because you're surrounded on all sides by buildings, and it's a little bit of a maze. Type command approves of your performance. Oh, we got a high score. Ulaanbaatar. The Battle of the Foothills. Ulaanbaatar, Mongolia. After the successful defense of Novosibirsk, whatever, the Russians decided to capitalize on this opportunity and attack the retreating APC. The Russians followed the APC into Mongolia and engaged them in the foothills. Being the only US troops in the area, the 45th Armored Division is being sent in as reinforcements for the Russian forces. Okay. Operation Bloodstorm. Okay, intercept enemy troops charging from the left flank to stop their advancement. The enemy's airborne troops are stationed near a hill located in the centre of the operation zone. Utilise the firepower of allied troops to defeat the enemies entering from the left flank. ATMs and RPs are in short supply in the beginning of the operation. Conserve them until more supplies become available. A reinforcement squad of APC HIMARS is expected to arrive in this area soon. Okay. Okay, so the blue dots on the radar are allies. That guy, okay. There's a bunch of guys up here. There we go. That's allied. Some guys over here. What is this? It's enemy helicopters. Okay, helicopter dealt with. Back up. Helicopters dealt with. Yeah, you have to wait for your jump jets to recharge. You can have up to 3 jump jets stored. Fucking where? Where is he? Ah, it's one of these fuckers. Oop, accidentally hit my own guy. Okay, I need to get to the supply helicopter. They will repair my damage and refill my weapons. Right, that'll do. Let's attack this cluster of enemies over here. Fast tanks. Where? Fucking things. Stay still. Helicopters are the worst. Okay, got him. It's a terrible use, but it's the most effective way to get rid of helicopters. Just fill the air full of projectiles. Goddamn helicopters. Okay, just shot him out the air. Shot him out the air with a tank shell. Okay. How many more of these guys are there? Okay. Okay. Not that many yellow dots left. Oh shit. Blow him the hell up. Let's search the map, see if there's any more enemies around. Uh-oh. How are you supposed to hit that thing? Whatever, there's another yellow dot over here. We'll go for that one. Helicopter. Ugh. Okay.
Mission complete.
Okay, thank God you don't actually have to take down the jets. I was wondering about that. Yeah, so cool. Yeah, I think that's enough. I think that gives us a nice feeling of what Gungriffon is about. Honestly, it doesn't get that much more different. There are some. I think there's some underground missions you occasionally go on. There's at least one mission where you're underground. You're in like an underground, like enemy base, whatever. That kind of setting, but. Other than that, what you have seen is 99% of Gungriffon in terms of what you do in the game. Gungriffon is cool. I like Gungriffon quite a bit. It's got style. It's got style. It is cool and interesting, fast-paced mech combat. I like its like semi-realistic tone. It's like near future conflict spread out across Asia. It's like an interesting thing. Whoops. This one. I like Gungriffon an awful lot. It's not as good as Gungriffon 2. Gungriffon 2 is a better game. It's Gungriffon 2 is Gungriffon but more refined. But even in its less refined form, I think this game's really, really, really great. So let's start from number 20. I think Gungriffon is a better game than Mystaria: The Realms of Lore. I like Gungriffon more than I like Golden Axe: The Duel. I think it is a better game than Magic Carpet. It's a better console game than Magic Carpet, I should stress. I think it's a better game than Worms. I think it's a better Sega Saturn game than Daytona USA. It's a better Sega Saturn game than SimCity 2000. I think it's a better game than Theme Park. At least I on the Saturn, I think it's better than Theme Park. I like it more than I like Street Fighter Alpha 1. I like it more than Virtua Cop 1. I think it is a better game than Parodius, the Parodius collection. Let's not go there yet. Let's come at it from the other side. I think Sega Rally's a better game. I like Galactic Attack more. Panzer Dragoon 2 is a better game. X-Men Children of the Atom is more enjoyable. Rayman is a better game. Virtua Fighter 2 is a better game. Are we really going to do this? Are we really going to push Guardian Heroes out of the top 10? Is Gungriffon going to push Guardian Heroes out of the top 10? Should let you know, Gungriffon is one player only, so... You know, Guardian Heroes is like really cool. It's really cool. It's got a lot of style. I'm a big fan of its 6-player versus mode. I think that's really like neat. It's like a neat little, you know, extra that kind of helped, I don't know, carve out what would eventually become platform fighters. But single player Guardian Heroes is extremely annoying, especially in the later stages of the story. Some of those boss fights are just straight up just fucked. Like, it feels like a game that was balanced for multiplayer, and if you tried to play it by yourself, screw you. It feels like a game that is just like designed to punish people who try to play it by themselves. That's what Guardian Heroes feels like to me. It is. So if you're one of those kids who didn't have a lot of friends, or didn't have friends that wanted to play Guardian Heroes with you, you were probably going to have a somewhat miserable time with Guardian Heroes. Somewhat miserable, I don't know. At least I find single player by myself to be very frustrating and annoying. Whereas Gungriffon is... It's cool. It's got that like pseudo realistic styling to it that a lot of like 90s mech media did. Yep, I'm going to say Gungriffon is a better game than Guardian Heroes. Okay. Galaxy Fight is really cool. It's a really good fighting game. It's a little rough in spots. Some of the presentation is a little bit questionable, like the how the game renders its shadows and reflections, the weirdly like slow, like overly slow flickering of the shadows feels strange to me, almost like a mistake. Like they didn't set the flicker rate of the shadow fast enough. Like it's just slow enough that it's distracting. You're kind of sitting there thinking, why are the shadows just blinking on and off that slowly? Like, what is happening? Because traditionally when you render a shadow in a 2D fighting game like that, the shadows are rendered every other frame. So frame 1, you render the shadow. Frame 2, the shadow's not there. Frame 3, you render the shadow. Frame 4, the shadow's not there. And then so on. For some reason, Galaxy Fight shadows they're like 6 or 7 frames on, 6 or 7 frames off. 6 or 7 frames on, 6 or 7 frames off. The flicker rate of the reflections and shadows is so slow in that game. It feels like a mistake, like somebody screwed up. I think the difficulty, the AI difficulty in Galaxy Fight is a little bit too hard, just a tiny bit too hard. Easy feels like what normal should have been in this game. Playing this game single player on normal difficulty is punishing in a way that it can be off-putting. But is Gungriffon better than Galaxy Fight? Okay. Gungriffon's campaign is not that long. I want to say it's like 12 missions. It's like 12 missions, I think. I think it's 12 missions. Hang on. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. No, it's less than that. It's 8 missions. Gungriffon's campaign is 8 missions, so it's a little bit on the short side. And there's no multiplayer. So content-wise, it is quite thin. But it's got so much style. Capital S, style. But I do... I think it is not as good as Galaxy Fight, so it's going to be our new number 10. Displacing Guardian Heroes, who held it for 1 episode. My condolences to Guardian Heroes for its extremely short stay in the top 10. Yeah, Gungriffon is really cool. It's a really cool mech sim. The sequel is better. There is a PS2 game. I have never played the PS2 game, so I do not know how good it is. Yeah, Gungriffon is like rad. It's a little short. It's a little short, but it feels very. The controls are very tight. The action feels very fast and precise in the way that a lot of mech sims don't feel. A lot of mech sims are very kind of like slow, lumbering things, right? And you're basically a turret on legs, and you kind of shoot stuff from a distance. Gungriffon, you're crouching down, you're speeding through the trees, you're taking stuff out, sometimes at extremely close range. You're jumping into the air to take on helicopters, to shoot them out the sky. It's really cool, really cool. Yeah, number 10 feels right. Number 10 feels right. Okay. Let's get on with our third and final game, shall we? Which is a basketball game from Crystal Dynamics. And that game is Slam and Jam featuring Magic and Kareem. Sorry, Slam and Jam 96 featuring Magic and Kareem. I do not know who Magic and Kareem are. I'm assuming they were relatively well-known basketballers. The disc has a different title though. The disc says Slam and Jam Signature Edition. Sorry, Slam and Jam 96 featuring Magic and Kareem Signature Edition, which is that Signature Edition that you see there written above Slam and Jam is not on the box. Why do they call it Signature Edition? It's because they printed the signatures of the two named athletes on the disc. If so, that's dumb. Let's see what the title screen says. There's the box art in case you want to see it. There it is to prove I do have a full copy. This game supports 1 to 4 players. Crystal Dynamics' output has been kind of all over the place from what we've seen so far in this series. We'll see if this is one of their better ones or one of their worse ones. Wait, Left Field Productions.
Come on!
Okay. Left Field Productions sounds familiar. The sound and the sound is out of sync on this menu. If I hit up or down on the D-pad, the sound plays like a hair too soon before the highlighted option changes. So it'll go click and then the highlight will change. Configure game, configure sound, configure controls. Difficulty normal, boundaries off, on. Boundaries? Fouls, lenient, strict. Fatigue. Manual substitution, audio, auto substitution. This game has commentary, that's cool. Oh boy, now we're going to play a basketball game. Great. Steal, pass, shoot, pick, isolate, turbo, turbo. Okay, relatively simple. Steal, pass, shoot, steal, pass, shoot. So yeah, Left Field Productions. They did Slam and Jam for the 3DO. Slam and Jam for the PlayStation and Saturn. Slam and Jam for MS-DOS the same year. Kobe Bryant NBA Courtside for the N64. They're doing a lot of sports games. They did Beauty and the Beast, a board game adventure for the Game Boy Color. NBA 3-on-3 featuring Kobe Bryant for the Game Boy Color. NBA Courtside 2 for the N64. A lot of basketball games. All of their games so far are basketball games, except for that one Beauty and the Beast game. 3D Ultra Pinball Thrill Ride for the Game Boy Color. Little Mermaid 2 for the Game Boy Color. Excite Bike. They did the IQ port of Excite Bike 64. Do you remember the IQ? The IQ was the handheld N64 that was sold only in China. It is popular with speedrunners because sometimes writing out dialogue in Chinese characters is a lot more like character efficient than in English or Japanese. So sometimes games are faster to complete on the IQ just because text is rendering in Chinese and has fewer letters. It's very funny. Backyard Football for the GameCube, NBA Courtside for the GameCube, MTX Motor Tracks for the PS2, Xbox and Mac, World Series of Poker for the GameCube, PS2 and Xbox, another World Series of Poker game, like 2 poker games for the PS2, Wii and Xbox 360. They did a Dave Mirror game for the PlayStation, for the PSP and the Wii. 2007, they did a 3rd poker game for the PS2 in 2007, as well as the 360. They did a game called Nitro Bike for the Wii and PS2. Yeah, at some point they kind of transitioned from basketball games to motocross games and poker games. They did a game called Mayhem for the Xbox 360 and PS3, which I do not remember at all. And then they just kind of disappeared in 2011. What a strange developer. Anyway. How do I get out? Here. Oh, here we go. Home team: LA, Sacramento, San Diego, Seattle, Atlanta, Chicago, Detroit, New York, Orlando. No actual team names, just the city names. That's interesting. Oh, international teams? That's fun. Franchise mode. Manual. Franchise mode? What? Magic and Kareem's All-Stars. See, I don't know... See, I know that there are... I know some basketball teams, but don't ask me to tell you what cities they're associated with, so... I don't know. Philadelphia. Detroit. 8 minutes long, 6, 12, 2 minutes, 4 minutes. Let's go with 4 minutes, that sounds fair. Okay. A button does nothing, but it still makes a noise when you press it. That's not great.
This is Van Earl Wright, and we're here at Championship Sports Pavilion for a no-holds-barred Slam Fest with Magic and Kareem. The teams are on the court, and we're ready to begin today's edition of Slam and Jam 96.
Oh boy. Look at this. Look at this. Oh my god, we're doing an end-to-end view. That's quite a choice. You're not going to do the horizontal view of the court, you're going to do an end-to-end view. Okay, sure. Alright. Okay, video game.
He's a three-point monster. He ripped
that should have gone
the
in.
Rebound. No way. Charging. He's slammed and jammed.
Backcourt violation, I don't know what that is. Oh boy, you get to watch me play another sports game about a sport I do not understand. Why is that a violation? Why is passing to him a violation? And if that's a violation, why even let me select the guy?
Comes it inside. What a slick dish. He puts it up. He takes flight. That is serious elevation.
Okay.
Charging.
Okay. Touching an opponent's player is called charging, apparently, so you've got to be extra careful when you're moving about on the court in case you accidentally walk into someone. And I took too long to throw the ball, so I get another violation.
Lobs it inside. What a slick dish. He puts it up.
Thank God I finally scored something. God.
There he goes. It's a three if it goes. Drives to the hole. He lets it go. Yeah.
The presentation's not bad. It's a little bit
No chance.
it's a little bit okay. The camera angle was a little bit strange.
The ferocity of the damn-ocity.
I'm really not used to seeing basketball games displayed from this angle. This is it's a real weird one.
Cleans up the garbage. There he goes.
Okay.
He puts it up. Tough break.
Okay. How do you jump with the ball? How do I make them jump with the ball and not just throw it? That would be a nice piece of information to have. Oh, I jumped without it. It's a neat touch. Did you see on the back? On the back there's the signs around the edge of the
No way, that's gotta hurt.
Around the edge of the court. They have reflections on the.
He pulls up.
they have reflections that change whenever the signs themselves change. I just noticed that. See, look, they update along with the signs. That's a nice little touch. You know, this game's got some presentation, some nice presentation to it.
What a play! Cleans the glass. He's fouled. A kiss off the glass. Cleans the glass. It's showtime.
Well, this game is harder to play than NBA Jam was. That's for sure. Oh, it took too long to throw the ball again. I forgot that's even a thing.
He takes it up. The man's gotta have wings. Looking for the alley-oop. Fancy pass.
Oh, I did it. I don't know how I did it, but I did it. I just passed to him and he decided he was going to jump.
He's a three-point monster. That's the end of the first quarter.
And it just went in. What the fuck? The game's like, is it going to go in? No, it's not going to go in. Actually, yeah, it's going to go in. Okay, sure. Press the pick button to call for a what? To call for a what?
Puts it up. Yeah. Cleans up the garbage.
Okay.
He takes it up. It's showtime.
Yeah, I don't really know what else to say about this. It sure is basketball, and like the presentation is nice.
He's a three-point monster. Cleans the glass. The man's gotta have wings.
The player animations are nice. They're well animated sprites. We'll say that. Backcourt violation. What? Again, I'm not sure what that is or how that
They're
works.
going for it. That's just perfect execution. He pulls up. What a leaper!
Okay. Not entirely sure how to intercept.
There he goes. He ran him over.
Just happened to make contact with a guy while I was running with the ball.
There he goes.
Boy.
He puts it up. Tough break.
This is definitely going for a much more like, well,
Gotta have trampolines on that floor. 2 minutes.
I'm going to say more realistic take than NBA Jam did, but not that much more realistic. It's still stylistic, very stylistic.
There he goes.
And one thing that annoys me, it's one of these sports games where the game expects you, the human player, to be the only member of your team actually making an attempt at intercepting. That annoys me. That other members of your team just kind of stand and run around waiting for you to take control of them before they will actually do anything for themselves. That's one trope about sports games that I really hate. Like, let your AI teammates do things. They're not just, I don't know, empty puppets that refuse to do anything more than run around until you take control of them.
He pulls up. No way. From long range. Yeah.
Fucking hell.
That's a charge.
Yeah, that's annoying.
Try again, pal.
Okay. God, quarters. I forgot this game has quarters, not halves.
Showtime.
Oh my god, this is going to take forever.
Good hand. He takes it up. He's a three-point monster.
I keep losing track of where my guy even is.
Pass it. Yeah. Drives to the hole. He mugged him. Yeah. He lets it go.
Okay.
The ferocity of the jam.
Hang on. Let's quickly look at the instruction manual here. Does it say anything about intercepting? Because I'm trying everything to try and intercept, and nothing seems to be working. Replay, substitutions. Timeouts, pausing the game, franchise. You always control the same man on offense and defense. Okay, so that's what franchise mode is. You literally play a single player. Okay, that's interesting. Maybe that means the your AI teammates will do more, since that you are physically incapable of inhabiting their bodies. Nope, there's actually nothing to do with basic controls anywhere in this. Hang on. Here we go. Defense. Attempt a steal from the player handler is the A button. That's what I've been pressing. B to toggle through defensive players. C to block or rebound. Speed burst. Okay. Why did I pass the ball to an area where there was no...
For three. Back in.
Why didn't my guy grab it? I feel like he could have knocked it out there, but he didn't. His sprite passed over the ball and then nothing happened, and I got a 5-second violation again. Cool. I love basketball.
Take a look at that. He ran him over.
I touched him. I happened to push the D-pad in the direction where this guy was standing, and I touched him.
He puts it up. And the first half is history.
Not doing well. But then again, I'm not surprised. Okay. Okay, we're halfway. We are halfway. Ugh. Halfway. 8 more minutes.
He puts it up. The ferocity of the Jamosity.
Announcers are getting a little bit samey.
There he goes. He puts it up.
Okay.
Lobs it inside. He swats it away.
Oh my god, my AI teammate actually did something. Holy shit. What?
He puts it up. Grabs that rebound. For 3. Oh, wow. Picked up. He puts it up. Off the mark. For 3.
Okay.
Grabs that rebound. He puts it up.
Okay.
They've got to have trampolines on that floor.
Sensor control is not great. Like, I'm controlling this guy and there's no, like...
2 minutes to
For a second I thought that this was an AI doing it, but it's me, but there's no identifier to show that it's me actually controlling the character. So it's very easy to lose track of who the hell you're even playing as. Put a little circle on the floor around his feet. That'd be nice.
I'm in. Throws the alley-oop. What a combo.
I was better at NBA Jam because that game has like such extreme rubber banding that at some point the game was like forcing itself to be close.
Throws the alley-oop.
Whereas this game doesn't really give a shit. If you're not good at it, it'll just push your shit in. It doesn't care.
Puts it up. No good. He takes flight. Super jam.
Gonna waste some time.
Throws the alley-oop. Get that junk out of here. He pulls up.
Not a clue.
Charging.
Oh no, I touched someone. How do I get out? Get off. Please get off. Are we done? Can I get out, please? I don't want to substitute anymore. What do you mean? I don't want to... I've accidentally hit something and now I don't know how to get out. Brian and Bowen, okay. thank Christ. I accidentally hit substitute and I didn't know how to get out of it. There's some like, I don't know if you've noticed, but when there's a lot of movement on screen, sometimes you'll notice some like some VSync issues. There's like a VSync line shows up. That is not the game. That's the capture equipment I'm using. For some reason, it's unable to capture the screen at exactly the same frequency as it's being put out. And so as a result, you get like weird VSync artifacts, and I haven't really found a way to fix it yet. So apologize if that's distracting anyone.
What a leaper!
It is especially, wow, it is especially visible in this game.
Ooh, back pass. He must be on string. He pulls up, grabs that rebound. Finds the open space. That's the end of 3/4 of play.
Oh God, 1/4 left. Just 1/4 left. And then we can end this. Oh my God.
He lets it go. Charging.
Whoops.
Drives to the hole. He takes it back. Charging.
That's right. Fuck you. How do you like it?
Intercepted. Get that junk out of here. Oh, what a beautiful play.
Oh my God. Yep.
Yeah.
Wow, I hate this.
No way.
This is the most uninteresting game I've ever played. NBA Jam is like way more interesting. At least NBA Jam's got like interesting style to it.
Throws the alley-oop. What a combo. He got hammered.
So why does blocking a guy
Grabs that rebound
from making a shot end up as a foul? Is that not just defense? Feel like if a guy blocks my shot, nothing happens. If I block his shot, I get a foul. It's just so much about this that makes no fucking sense. Like so many American sports, they're just so complicated, like for no good reason.
Goes. Grabs that rebound. 2 minutes. 2 minutes to play. There he goes. Soup.
Yep.
Yeah. Puts it up. No good. Throws the alley-oop. Oh, what a beautiful play.
Okay. How long have we got? Where's the clock? Why is the clock not on screen? Backcourt violation. What? I still don't understand the backcourt violation.
Where's the defense? he goes.
I've kind of stopped caring. I stopped caring a while ago. I'm just hitting buttons now. I just want the game to end.
There he goes.
Oh my god. I do like the animation of the back glass breaking though. That's pretty good. I do like that. What if I just keep passing it back and forward from player to player for a minute?
He pulls up.
58 seconds, okay. No.
It's showtime.
Okay. 43 seconds. Out of bounds. Okay. This backcourt violation means you can't run across the line. Is that what that is? It's some hockey blue line bullshit.
He takes flight back.
See, guarding my nets is a foul. Like what? "19 seconds. End this."
He takes his back. He takes flight.
God.
Super jam.
8 seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1.
And that's all she wrote, folks.
Thank God. Misery inducing. You know, the presentation seems fine. I just don't give a shit about the sport. Neither do I, or do I understand it. The controls don't seem very particularly responsive. It says A to try and intercept, but A seems to do nothing. B to switch player, but just because like you've got the ball doesn't mean that. Like, sometimes you take control of a player and there's no indicator around you, so it's easy to not even realise that you're in control. Because I thought human-controlled players were meant to have an indicator, so you know who you are on court. But sometimes there's nothing on you, there's nothing at your feet, there's nothing above your head. Sometimes there's no indicator at all, so you completely lose track of who you're playing as. This is one of those games where it's like it's trying to be a sim, and because it's trying to be a simulator, it's just not fun to play for anyone except people who are massively into basketball. It's the sad fate that most sports games began suffering in the 90s. Make the game more complex for sports nerds. Push out everyone else. Okay. So that was Slam and Jam 96 featuring Magic and Kareem. Where's it going to go? I massively prefer Victory Boxing. Clockwork Knight is an incredible game compared to this. I would rather play Titan Wars. I would much, much rather play Battle Monsters. Siberia is far more interesting. This slightly dodgy port of Mortal Kombat 2 is a lot more entertaining. Defcon 5 has more ideas. World Series Baseball at least attempts to be playable for people who aren't fucking sports nerds. NBA Jam Tournament Edition is a lot more fun to play for someone like me. D is more interesting. Big Hurt Baseball, like World Series, but slightly less so. Okay. Okay, it's a better game than Revolution X. It's a better game than Rise 2. It's got better performance and presentation than High Octane. Like, it's not a bad game. I just hate sports games. It seems to have nice presentation to it. The menus look nice. The whole end-to-end viewpoint is a little off-putting because I'm so used to basketball games being a side-on presentation, you know. But the player sprites animate nicely. I do like the animation of the back pane breaking if somebody does a particularly impressive slam dunk. That's a good animation. I think it's a better game than Off-World Interceptor. It's got more craft than Johnny Bazooka Tone. It's got more craft than WWF WrestleMania. It's a better made game than Iron Man, Exo Man, or War in Heavy Metal. It's got much better presentation and performance than Alone in the Dark, Jack is Back. So we're looking in the 61 to 71 range here for this game. Battle Arena to Shinden is more fun to play. Virtual Golf is more fun to play. Blackfire is more fun to play. Boy, NFL Quarterback Club 96. Oh, So it's less interesting but more playable than World Cup Golf Professional Edition. I think it is a better game than Clockwork Knight or Bug. I think it's a better game than Digital Pinball. I think it's a better game than Robotica Cybernation Revolt. I think it's a better game than Virtual Highlight. I know where I'm going to put it. I know where I'm going to put it. It's going to go between Blackfire and NFL Quarterback Club 96. Slam and Jam 96 featuring Magic and Kareem. It's going to go right there. Almost all of the sports games we've played are somewhere between 49 and 72. It's like lower middle, like the lower middle section of the list is very, very heavy with sports games. That's kind of what I expected, because there are very, very few sports games in existence that I actually enjoy playing. So it's kind of the same situation as NFL Quarterback Club 96. Like, I'm sure there are people out there who love Slam and Jam. I remember Slam and Jam fondly, you know, and think it's a great sports game. But I could not give, I just don't care. I struggle to care. And that's a shame. It's a shame, because I want to try and give all these games a fair like shake, you know, but my inability to care or understand American football, basketball, and to a slightly lesser extent baseball and ice hockey really makes it hard for me, like, to judge these games. So they all kind of just get clustered together in like the lower middle portion of the list. But I suspect that I'm probably not the only person with such feelings. I suspect most people tend to not care about sports games. If you're the sort of person who likes playing a lot of different types of games, I suspect sports games are usually one of like your least played genres, because you're like, don't care. Anyway, that is the end of this week's video. Next week we are, oh boy, we are entering a prolonged period of misery. For the next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, shall we say the next 5 weeks are going to be almost nothing but very questionable games. Next week we've got 1 mediocre game and 2 bad games. The week after that we've got 1 mediocre game and 2 bad games. The week after that 1 mediocre game. The week after that 1 mediocre game, 2 bad games. The week after that 1 mediocre game and 2 games I don't care about at all. So we are entering the desert. So it's going to be rough for the next 4 or 5 weeks. Oh, look forward to that. Anyway, we have successfully ranked 82 games. We are fast making our way towards 100. The road to 100 continues. Anyway, that's it from me. Thank you for joining me. My name is The Real Blue Dragon, and I shall see you again next time. Goodbye.